I rise early in the morning, energized and ready to start the day. The sun has barely risen, but I'm eager to get moving. With a quick breakfast, I pack up my camp and begin the journey to Monarch's Bluff, which is south and west of my current location. Since there's no fast travel shrine nearby, I settle in for a bit of a hike, enjoying the early morning's quiet solitude. I mount my trusty seed atlas, securing my basket of fish on the side. With a firm grip on the reins, I set off towards Monarch's Bluff, the journey ahead filled with anticipation and excitement. I realize that I've taken a wrong turn somewhere along the way. I stop my seed atlas and take a moment to orient myself, trying to figure out where I went off course and how to get back on the right road. As I ride on my seed atlas, I suddenly notice a group of ancients up ahead, and they don't look too pleased to see me. They start pursuing me, clearly angered that I've disturbed their tomb. Realizing that I'm no match for the angry ancients, I make a quick decision and steer my seed atlas into the nearby woods, hoping to lose them in the thick foliage. The path through the woods is treacherous, filled with obstacles that I have to carefully maneuver around, but I manage to find a way through, grateful for the brief respite from the pursuing ancients. I continue riding through the dense woods, my heart still pounding from the adrenaline, until I finally break through the foliage and find myself back on the main road, leading to Monarch's Bluff. With a burst of energy, I kick my Seed Atlas into high gear, the horse's hooves pounding the ground in a rhythmic gallop. The wind rushes past me as I gain speed, the adrenaline from the previous encounter fueling my desire to reach Monarch's Bluff as quickly as possible. As I approach Monarch's Bluff, the city looms on the horizon, its towering structures and busy streets silhouetted against the setting sun. My heart quickens with excitement at the sight of the capital city, knowing that I'm nearing my destination. I guide my Seed Atlas through the streets of Pride Wynn, taking in the sights and sounds of this medieval city that has stood the test of time. The cobblestone streets are teeming with life, filled with merchants peddling their wares, children playing games, and townsfolk going about their daily business. The air is filled with the sound of laughter and the clanking of armor, creating a vibrant and chaotic atmosphere that is distinctly unique to this city. Despite its antiquity, Pride Wynn is very much alive. I ride through the bustling streets of Pride Wynn, my eyes scanning the crowd for any sign of Peronelle, the headmistress I've come to meet. I maneuver through the busy marketplace, the smells of exotic spices mingling with the aroma of roasted meats, before finally reaching the building where I know Peronelle can be found. With a goal in mind, I head towards the beachfront, the salty sea breeze filling my nostrils as I ride through the city. The sound of seagulls fills the air, and I catch glimpses of the sparkling sea in the distance. After navigating through the narrow lanes and crowded marketplaces, I finally emerge onto the beachfront, my heart filled with anticipation. My eyes lock onto a pier in the distance, its weathered planks stretching out into the ocean. I steer my Seed Atlas towards the structure, excitement building within me as I get closer to the potential location of Peronelle. I scan the beachfront, disappointment settling in as I realize that Peronelle isn't on the pier as expected. But the search doesn't end here. I continue riding along the beach, my eyes darting left and right, searching for any sign of the headmistress. My eyes light up as I spot Peronelle in the bushes and reeds, and I quickly dismount from my seed atlas, patting the side of its neck in gratitude for the ride. I approach her with a mixture of anticipation and respect, ready to speak to the headmistress of the questing squires.
Agony. The agony. Damn you, Gladys, you thief! You stole myself from me. You stole everything. I have tried so hard. So hard. Oh, and it takes so much effort to do things that are so minuscule. And yet I reach for the ocean. Like you did that day, La Lueur. In my mind, in my pain, sinking into both depths, down and down. Khadija, too kind I could not bring her. Yoshima, too weary I could not bring him. I am alone. I see that. Your glimmer in the deepness. I fished and fished and fished, and suddenly understood her secret. Gladys, I will make her return what she stole. My brother. I cannot speak his name. It hurts more than this damn leg. But I know. I learned her secret. Read my notes. Please. Finish what I cannot.
I approach Peronelle and gasp at the sight of her, wounded and weary from her previous attempts to catch the fish that harmed her. Despite her battered state, she seems determined, a spark of determination still flickering in her eyes. She speaks to me, her voice shaky but resolute, and explains that she needs me to embark on the quest to catch the elusive fish that has eluded her for so long. I take a moment to rest and recuperate, knowing that hunting these elusive fish will be no easy task. I set up a small camp nearby, taking advantage of the shelter the trees provide. I start a fire, the flames casting a warm glow around me as I take a moment to gather my thoughts and plan out my next steps. I take a moment to examine the new gear that Peronelle has given me, noticing the improved smock that seems imbued with a sense of good fortune. I tug at the rough fabric, feeling a sense of confidence and possibility coursing through me. I also notice the gloves, my fingers gliding over their rough texture, knowing that they will help me cast my line with more ease and precision.